Welcome back to part 3 of Securing the Borders of Israel. We're going to continue on our last verse that we were discussing before, where we discussed the words Shofet Doresh Mishpat Umehir Tzedek. Translated again, the judge who searches or investigates all aspects of the law to be sure of the correct justice, thus ensuring righteousness for all humanity. This again is the core job in order to bring peace and in order for the world to run properly on. Now the gematria of this verse is 1,773. That's these words. And this is interesting because there's another verse that also contains the words, which is 1,773, and this is found in the book of Psalms or Tehillim, and this is in chapter 111, verse 7, or Perek Kuf Yud Aleph, Pasuk Zayin. And there we have the words, Ma'aseh yadav emet umishpat ne'amanim kol pekudav. Translate, the works of his, being Hashem, the works of his hands are truth and justice. All his commandments are in the accounting of being in faithfulness. So we can see an exact parallel between the attributes, the way Hashem works and runs this world, as well as how who is destined, Mashiach, is also to do the exact same way. Again, it's a complete alignment. It's the way how Hashem wants everything to work and to function in order for us to have everything that we want that will benefit us, which isn't about us. It's about our relationship between us and Hashem that will ultimately give us the greatest goodness and the greatest pleasure that we can possibly ever imagine. Now let's take a look at the secrets again of the full gematria of all of the verbs, passive as well as active. If you remember, in our lecture before, we said that the total amount, the number value gematria, when you add it up, is 4,854. This is a hint to multiply 4 times 854. 4 stands for the 4 letters of Hashem's name, Yud Kei Vav Kei. And 854 has a lot of secrets, including the gematria of B'Shivim Nefesh, the 70 soul, which is the core of Am Yisrael, the Jewish nation of the world. For the 70 soul, what is written there in the Torah, all the 70 nations come from and have this connection also, as well as the words in the gematria together of Achdut, Ahava, and Hodaot, which is unity, love, and thankfulness. You add those up, it's also 854. And we also have the words Shuva Yisrael. Return Israel. Do teshuvah, come back to Hashem. And this goes again for all of the world as well, because all the world has to do this element of returning and recognizing Hashem is the true king. So when you multiply 4 times 854, the total amount is 3,416. Now let's take a look at some of the psukim, some of the verses that have the words that have the same gematria. And again, these are the secrets, and these are the kavanot that we have to look at, we have to be mindful about in order to help secure these borders, because the secrets contained within them are incredible. So let's take a look at the very first instance when this value of 3,416 materializes in the Torah, where it's found. And this is found in the book of Breshit. And it's found also in Parsha Breshit. And this is chapter 4, verse 25, or Daled Chaf Hey. There it is written regarding Chava. It says, Vateled ben, Vatikra et Shmo Shet, Ki Shat Li. Translated, and she bore a son, and she named him Shet. For Hashem, she said, has given me. Now, what is the connection? What do we care? Because take a look and see what is written in the book, or in the Parsha of Balak, which is in the book of Bamidbar, or the book of Numbers, chapter 24, verse 17, Havdalad Yud Zayin. And there it is written about the end of days, about Mashiach, openly in the Torah, although it's somewhat concealed. And these are the words that are coming out from our enemy, from Bilam, where he says, I see it, but not now. I behold it, but not soon. A star has gone forth from Yaakov, Jacob, and a staff will arise from Yisrael. Keywords me Yisrael there. Also, it's a code for the general collective soul of all of Israel. Continuing, it says, which will crush the princes of Moab and uproot all the sons of Shet. There it doesn't say all humanity, Adam. There it doesn't say even Noach. It says all the sons of Shet, which basically is referring to all the nations of the world, all of humanity. Now, why is that going to happen? And does that mean they're all going to die? No, it doesn't mean that. But it means uprooting and changing their understanding, changing them so that they will have a connection eventually to Hashem and worship Hashem the way that Hashem wants people to worship Him in all the nations. But why does it say all the nations or all the sons of Shet, referring to all of humanity? Because we know in the book of Zechariah, chapter 14, it says over there that all the nations will come up against Jerusalem to wage war. And it doesn't referring to just, a few here and a few there. It says all the nations. And if it's going against Jerusalem, it means it's going against all of the Jewish people, including everywhere in the world. So this is the link, because we have to have this protection against those who want to invade us, those who want to hurt us and break down, literally, our spiritual borders and protection. But we have to earn it, and we have to have this defended. And this is where all of you come in. Let's take a look at another verse also about the same type of matter. And here we go back again to the book also of Bereshit, Genesis chapter 14, verse 2. And there it is written, again, that's Yudalid Perak Bet. This is found in Lech Lecha. And there you find it beginning with the word milchama, which means war. Not only that, this is the very first time the word milchama, war, appears in the Torah. And therefore you have the words milchama, et Bera, melech Sodom, et Bersha, melech Amorah, Sinav, melech Adma, Vishem Aver. These words equal the same gematria of 3,416. Again, war with Bera, the king of Sodom, and with Bersha, the king of Amara or Gomorrah, Shina, the king of Adma, and Shemever. Yes, there's a hint of the Shem and Aver also. True. See and understand again that this is the first war that happened. Really, that's there in the Torah, openly talking about organized societies, leaders, kings fighting amongst each other. And again, there you have the word the milchama written there as it begins and the first time whatever appears. Therefore, this is a way again of protecting our borders against the enemies when we are in a state of milchama. And this is why it's important to read these words, understand these words, and to use your mindfulness to secure against war coming to the Holy Land of Israel, doing your part to fight this very spiritual war, because that's where we have to fight it first, so then we can win it down below here also. Let's continue to look at another, because here it is also written again in the book of Bereshit, also, Parshat Toldot. It's written in chapter 26, verse 5, or as we say in Hebrew, Chavav Perak Hey, and it says, Shema Avraham bekoli v'yishmor mishmarti mitzvotai chukotai. Translated, because, in the sense, Avraham, that's what it's implied, and that's the words before that, listened to my voice and kept my charge and my commandments, my statutes, laws that are beyond human comprehension. So why is Hashem listing these? Because these are the true strength of Israel, of the Jewish people, Bnei Yisrael, the children of Israel. It is our collective success when we listen to the voice of Hashem, the words that He spoke and that are written in the Torah, and we keep and we do all of the mitzvot, all of Hashem's commandments, and when we comprehend those commandments, as well as do the mitzvot that are beyond our comprehension, called the hukim, hukotai. Doesn't make a difference whether we understand or don't understand. It's the aspect of doing and following the laws of Hashem. This is our true strength. Now we're going to take a look in something else on our next class, and that's going to be a list of all of the individual verbs without any repetitive instances. So this is enough for now. Thank you all again, and may we all enjoy a good life, a blessed life, and let's secure our borders, spiritual borders. Thank you.